Hi, I'm Trinity.
I'm Jenna.
And welcome to Knock Off Gucci.
So, hey, we're kind of matching.
Oh, we are.
Low-key.
I have holes in my mouth.
Oh, we were just kidding.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It costs $5 million. Okay, so, and it's
Knock off
Gucci.
Gucci.
So, anyways. So, okay, we were making a video on how to flirt, and then we realized I'm not good at flirting. Jenna is, and she's just gonna tell me how not to flirt. How about
I'm
that?
just gonna help her how not to flirt.
How not to flirt. So you just
So that when she
You
thinks
just
of
don't
doing
flirt, like-
something, then you don't do it.
it's like how I flirt, but you're not supposed to do it. So do the opposite of what I'm doing. So step one is, well, to flirt you have to find a prospect.
Yes.
So
obviously.
I mean that's like
So,
a universal
yeah.
okay, but it's just how you treat that prospect. So step two,
What are those noises?
it's freaking our Josh. He's freaking up in the vents again.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's like that little rat or
Rat that
mole
just crawls
from
around.
No, you know, like from Kim Possible. You know that little mole rat, or
No,
is that? Are
I
you
don't
too
know.
young?
I'm too
Oh, she doesn't know what Kim Possible is.
young. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways.
Anywho, step two. How not to
How
flirt.
not to flirt.
You don't want to seem like you're obsessed with him. You don't want. So we're gonna give you a little.
Gotta find information about them. Follow them to each class. Right now, he's in math class. He sits in the second row, and he's wearing a pink shirt and blue pants. His favorite color must be pink.
This is what we're talking about, stalking. This is a no.
Okay, apparently Jenna says we're not supposed to do this, but you know.
Okay, so step three on how to flirt or not to flirt. You
Do
don't.
not touch them too much.
I mean,
Don't. She likes
Oh, yeah,
to touch
sorry.
people, but
sorry,
she can't.
I think I
You
just.
can't.
Oh, sorry. I'm not
You
supposed to
can't
touch people.
just go up and
Like-
decide that you want to touch them all the time. Like that's a
Yeah,
no.
apparently guys don't like
sometimes
that. They run
might.
when I do that. I don't understand why they run.
Sometimes they might not want you to touch them like that. Maybe in front of their friends or something. But you just gotta be that cool girlfriend.
Now you gotta break the touch barrier.
Touch me.
And don't let them say no.
We're back. Okay, so step 4 on how not to flirt. I think a good idea of flirting would be to like show them that there are other guys that do like you, but you don't want to be like you don't want to seem like you're like, I don't know how to put this nicely, like a tramp. I don't want you to like. I don't want to how to put this nicely. You don't want to seem like you're easy or whatever. So you don't want to you don't want him to see you being flirty with all other guys because that just isn't attractive. But maybe let him know that other guys are interested, but you don't want to seem like you're just interested in any guy.
Yeah. So if there's another guy that likes you, but you don't like them back because you already have a guy, then you can't be all up on the other guy, being flirty, and because he's getting ideas hey, maybe she likes me. No, you gotta show your man that you are all for him and that you don't like that other guy.
Yeah. So just good protocol. Okay. Oh, step 5. Don't be mean to him. You don't want to be you don't want to be rude to him because you gotta at least show him a little bit that you like him. I mean, you can be playful, mean, sarcastic, if he says
If he says something dumb, just
you can pretend to trip him, you know how you just stick your foot out
yeah, that's funny because then they're
but not actually
no,
and then they break their face or something. Or, just
they're
do little
too
playful things or
aggressive.
hit him like that, but not
or steal something from him and they can get it
be
back.
oh, I stole your hat. Don't talk to a guy who wears a hat. Never mind. Okay, anyways.
Back what not to do. Don't
Yeah, just don't be too mean to him because then he might
then he's he
he might be
she's kind of rude. They
Yeah.
nice girls.
yeah, nice girls. Well, I mean, some people probably like mean girls. but you don't want to be with the guy who likes mean girls.
No,
Because
then they're
it's
not real.
probably mean. Yeah, you don't want to have a mean boyfriend. Step 7. Don't.
Six. We're on
Step 6. Don't pretend to be someone else.
Yeah, you need to be you,
You
girl.
need to be you. You don't want to change yourself for some guy. You don't want to lead this guy on to think you're someone else, and then when he actually starts dating you, he's like, where's
this
Trinity?
girl?
Like, where's this girl? I thought I was like,
yeah, you can't
dating
be super
this, like-
changey. You gotta be like,
You're like,
me,
I thought-
and I'm sticking with me.
you're like, I thought this girl liked football. I thought, I'm like, what's the quarterback? Like, you don't want to be like that.
Just let them like you for who you are.
Yeah, because you don't want to be with a guy who doesn't like you. You want to be a guy who likes you for you, because there's that perfect guy out there for you. And you might be 50 when you find him, but you'll find him one day.
Which would suck, but that's okay.
You know what?
This
It's
is
fine.
high school. This is your trial
High
stage.
school.
This is how
high
you
school.
figure
How
it
many
out.
actual high school relationships will work out? Like
0.2%.
18. I don't know.
In the
It's-
whole entire world.
I know, but look it up on Google if you really want to know. But it's like, but yeah, you don't have to. They don't always work out. That's kind of sad.
Okay,
And then last step, do you have one or do you want me to say one?
step 7. Go ahead.
Okay, so step 7 is don't revolve your whole day around him. You don't want to
Call him too much. Don't whenever you're not together, want to FaceTime him or have to be with him all the time.
because the thing is I would be really sorry if he ended up not be interested in you back, and you don't want to have so much you don't want to be so into him that it breaks your heart when you find out if he doesn't
Yeah,
like
and
you
you
back.
can't, if you guys don't work out, then you can't change your whole life. This has happened to me before. I made my whole life revolve around him. Everything I did, I was like, hey, you should come and do this with me. I was always with him at school, and then when we broke up, it was well, now I have to find some other friends. Now I have to go do some other things,
don't
and it's just
leave your
not the
friends.
same.
That is terrible. Don't spend your breaks with him and your lunches, because if you guys break up or if you guys are in a fight, your friends aren't
They're
going to
not
want to
gonna
be there for you,
Because you left them for this guy.
Yeah.
He's more important than
and
you,
it's
your friends are.
that's just, you need to put yourself a priority and your friends but you don't want to put too much of a priority, but you need to make an equal balance with them. You have to have an equal balance, or you're not going to have any friends left. Even if your boyfriend was sick for the day, who are you going to hang out with? That's really rude to do with your friends, and I've had friends who've done that to me, and that's just not cool. So that's ending on a really depressing note.
I know. So let's end it on a happy note.
When you do find a prospect, these are what you do. You
Go for him. Just
go for it. You
it's
be
high school.
yourself.
It's
Be
the
yourself.
time to have fun. You just have fun.
You
And just
can
go.
date as many dudes as you want, just not all at once. So
Make sure you do not go all at once.
yeah,
Not a good idea.
because
That could end badly for
they find out
everyone.
about each other.
That's
People might end up in a
just-
fight over you
yeah.
because they're this beautiful girl. They're I
And
want
then-
her, and that's just doesn't.
And then you'll just be stuck in the middle, and you'll be
And you'll be in a love triangle, and love triangles aren't fun when you have to pick one over another.
Not
So
fun.
just yeah, cheating is not fun. I've never cheated. I've never been cheated on, so I don't know how that feels. But I've seen
It
movies.
sucks.
So, oh my gosh, why are we back on a depressing note? So, be yourself. Don't try too
Party,
hard.
Have fun.
He's just an extra. He's just that little side order, an extra thing.
But don't make him too extra. Don't make him feel not important.
Yeah, it's just he's like the dessert. How about that? He's like the dessert. You don't have to have the dessert, but you know what? If you're feeling like it, you can go for it. You don't need it, but you can have it if you want it. And it's really sweet. I pick a good guy. Pick a good guy, sweet guy, smart guy.
Yes.
Well, he doesn't have to be smart,
Make sure
but
you know a lot about him first and about.
yeah, not just on the outside. It's what the inside that matters too.
Oh, another thing not to do is don't ask him about his ex-girlfriends too much, because then they get all they get all mad. You can find out a little bit about them, just let you know what kind
I
of
don't
girl
think
they are,
the guy
but
in
don't
Yeah,
always be
because you don't want them asking about yours. It's
Yeah,
just not
exactly.
cool. But that is all we have for you guys today. I'm Trinity.
I'm Jenna.
We're Knock Off Gucci. Bye, guys.
I think I found some.
Go get him, Trinity.